Hey guys, my name is Stephanie Brown and you're watching Creative Guzzle. So my mom came into town last weekend. Yay, I love my mom! And we went to go see Star Wars again in theaters. After having read a bunch of theories and analyses on the internet, going back and rewatching the movie was super interesting because all of those insights that fans catch can really change your perspective. Tonight's drink is a Winter Soldier. You thought this was gonna be about Star Wars. And of course I'm doing these as shots because I hate myself. Actually, it's because the Winter Soldier is an excellent shot. Kanpai! Ooh. If you'd like the recipe for this drink, as always, there's a link down below in the doobly-doo. Otherwise, you can click this little info button right up here. So you guys know that I'm a nerd, and one thing that I do as a nerd is like to browse around on Tumblr. And no, I'm not looking for GIF bombs or weird pornographic fan art. That stuff actually kind of scares me a little bit. What I'm doing is I'm looking for awesome insights written by fans about my favorite TV shows and movies. The people of the internet can be quite analytical when they want to be, but that's why we're nerds. So for those of you who haven't seen Star Wars yet, what are you doing? Stop this video and go watch the movie, damn it! What are you waiting for? It's been 4 weeks already. Go see it! Are they fun? So for those of you who have seen the new Star Wars movie, I'm sure a bunch of you have seen the fan theories that have been popping up on the interwebs since the movie's premiere. A lot of them seem to be about Kylo Ren and what's really going on with him. Is he really a Sith in the making, or does he have some kind of other alternate agenda? An interesting theory I came across is that Kylo Ren actually went to the dark side so that he can get close to Snoke and try to kill him. Now obviously I have no idea if that's true or not because we'll find out later, but after having read that theory, going back and rewatching the movie, I could totally see the internal conflict on Ren's face when he did the unmentionable thing that we don't talk about. I don't know what Kylo Ren's real agenda is, but there is definitely something else going on there, and I'm really curious to find out what it is. Number 3. Ooh. So I first noticed that Tumblr can be pretty insightful after the first Avengers movie came out, and I found a post that discussed the relationship between Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. And it brought up the point that Tony poked Bruce not to try to bring out the Hulk, but to prove that Bruce does indeed have a good hold on his problem, both to Bruce himself and to the other Avengers. I've also found many awesome posts about Harry Potter, Doctor Who, the Disney movies, Sherlock. I even found a really cool one that talked about Jack Sparrow's backstory in Pirates of the Caribbean. And of course, posts about all the Marvel movies. I also found a really awesome one written after Pacific Rim came out and people were complaining that the characters were flat and boring. That post shut the haters down. Last one. But perhaps my favorite posts to read about, and the ones that pop up on my feed the most, are the ones that talk about the Winter Soldier, which is my favorite Marvel movie. For now, at least. I have a feeling that Civil War might supplant it. I'm feeling these drinks. Winter Soldier, the character, has been super analyzed by fans, from everything down to his costume to the fact that he might secretly be fighting against Hydra by following his orders and only following his orders. For example, the fight scene on the bridge, some people believe that Bucky's targets were not actually Steve and Natasha, but Natasha and Jasper Sitwell. Poor Sam was never a target. Because if you watch the movie really closely, which I have, Bucky never actually tries to kill Steve. He's just defending himself because Steve attacks first. He's really going after Natasha the whole time. It's the other Hydra guys that are firing at Steve. Bucky is basically ignoring him. That is, until Steve triggers his very, very well hidden memories. Darn you, Hydra. Hell, there's even a joke I found on Tumblr that talks about how Sebastian Stan probably thinks that no one cares about the acting in superhero movies, but oh, if he only knew how much his micro expressions have been analyzed by fans on Tumblr. Seriously, the guy's a really good actor. So, I'm drunk. What are some cool fan theories or analyses that you have found on Tumblr or elsewhere on the internet. Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button that's right down there and share it around with your friends on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr. And also please don't forget to subscribe so you can stay up to date on future Creative Guzzle videos where you can watch me get smashed. Stay excellent to each other and keep both eyes open.